Tonight, the new director or the director of Arizona's Medicaid agency has resigned after a mere 4 months on the job. It comes days after lawmakers pressed access officials for the handling of the $2.5 billion fraud scheme. Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum's been covering this saga for years. He joins us live with the latest. This is the third director in 3 years, right?
Exactly, and this was an unexpected resignation, to say the least, by Director Virginia Rountree, who was appointed by Governor Katie Hobbs in late September and officially started her role in October. This also comes just days after I tried to question her about a Republican lawmaker's proposal to take certain duties away from the agency. Feel frustrated at what Senator Warner had to say?
No comment right now.
Is there any time that we could meet and we could talk about what is being done in your current regime?
Just no comment right now.
Ginny Rountree didn't want to talk to me after learning that Republican State Senator Karen Warner introduced SB 1611 at the end of the Senate's Health and Human Services Committee hearing, proposing that Access outsource management of the American Indian Health Plan to a third-party contractor. This would transfer administrative duties for care management and program integrity to an outsider. Clearly, Rountree had nothing to say to us that day. But this morning, a spokesperson with Access provided a statement hours before the resignation was announced, saying Access is committed to working with lawmakers, providers, tribal partners, and community organizations while reducing unnecessary administrative burden for compliant providers. The state is trying to clean up the fallout of a $2.5 billion fraud after bad actors targeted tribal members to bill Access under the American Indian Health Plan, promising addiction treatment and housing while thousands of vulnerable people were placed in shady sober living homes. This scheme defrauded the state at the height of the pandemic, long before Rountree and her predecessor took over Access. Now Rountree resigns due to personal health concerns. Her resignation letter reads in part, "My decision does not come lightly, as it is a critical time for Medicaid and the agency. Given the uncertainty at the federal level, the challenges we face are immense. I will work closely over the next 2 weeks with our team to ensure an effective transition. I will always be supportive of Access and the work it does to provide quality services to the most vulnerable citizens of Arizona." Governor Hobbs says, quote, "I thank Ginny for her hard work leading Access during a time of change in our healthcare system. Ginny spent 10 years in public service to the state and decades serving Arizona's Medicaid recipients in the community. I wish her the best in her future endeavors." And I had requested an interview with Director Rountree multiple times in the past, and including today before this news came out. We're working to learn who the interim director will be after her last day on February 13th. I'm Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum.